It's not a secret. The transfer portal has been hot with Colorado. We're seeing defensive backs land in the transfer portal. Some big names too. But we got to look at the freshmen again, especially Kam Mikell, the big-time recruit, the ATH athlete who can really play anywhere because he's got elite speed. We got to look at his 24/7 sports. We got to look at his highlights because they could be throwing him everywhere now. He could be at defensive back. He could be on offense. But he's going to be seeing some opportunities now with some players leaving the rosters along with some other players. But we're going to take a look at him today. But before we do, you need to click that subscribe button because we're covering the transfer portal. We're covering the 2024 recruiting class every single day this offseason, player by player. And you need to know what your players look like before they hit the field. Here's Kam Mikell's 24/7 Sports player profile page. If you're here for just the highlights, fast forward a few minutes. We've covered him before. We've covered a ton of players out of the 2024 recruiting class, but we'll cover some multiple times, especially when news hits, because it's good to have a refresher. And then two, sometimes a player will look different when you look at their tape again, especially when you look at their highlights. One thing I do remember, he's got a lot of speed. We're going to look at his highlights again as well. Top-tier athlete, four-star prospect, had 31 offers. College football really wanted him. Top-tier programs like Georgia was after him. We got a good prospect here. Going down here, they're saying he's a two-way athlete. Top-flight speed markers. Clocked one of the fastest 40-yard times at the 2023 National Combine and is a three-time state qualifier in the 100-meter dash. I don't even need times. I believe you. 10.5 in spikes. I saw the speed before. I remember he's fast because we covered this on the channel. But we got to look at him again. Played quarterback. Played wide receiver. A little running back. He's all over the place. Played a little defensive back. He displays excellent short area quickness. Got a lot of burst. A quick mover. He's a fun player to watch. Runs track. Plays basketball. Top tier athlete. Posted 100 times. 10.5, 10.59, 10.69, 10.79. We're in the 10s, baby. We in the 10s, baby. We got the speed. We got speed to burn. Plays cornerback, running back, QB. Since we're seeing defensive backs going to the transfer portal, there could be some upside there on the defensive side of the ball. Could be playing both ways. We've seen that with the Buffalo. We've seen Deion do it with some other players there. That being said, we got some upside. You'll see the upside on the highlights. Looking at his recruiting profile, 4-star with everybody, top-tier athlete in all the rankings here. I don't think you really need me to read it off, but top 3 with On3, top 2 24/7 Sports, top 6 ESPN and Rival, 6', 180, speed to burn, Georgia, Tennessee, South Carolina. Gotta love it. Texas A&M, Buffalo fans, you gotta love it. Now we're looking at the highlights. The thing about his highlights, he doesn't mark himself off too good, but once you see the speed, you'll know. So we're going to play that. I got junior and senior year. Both of them clipped together. There he is with the ball in his hands. Watch him roll. Good pull away at the top end, if you notice that. This is a kind of live reaction, but I've done this before. About 2 months ago. So I know what I'm getting into. And it is a player with a ton of speed and speed to burn. Like I said, they don't mark him off too good, so it's hard to tell which player he is half the time. There he is. Coming up on the run. You'll just catch these players at the high school level when he's got so much speed to burn. Like, if you got him on defense to fill a hole, and you can also use him on special teams, maybe have some packages on offense. He's got good feet, too. He's got good feet. Yeah, so the thing about him, you can use him on both sides of the ball. This team is going to be very fluid over the next few days. Just pay attention to the news. I know a lot of people are looking him up. I've been watching Twitter. I've been seeing views on the older video. I know people are trying to learn about him. But he is a tremendous athlete with a lot of upside. College football really wanted him. Good feet, moves quick, play everywhere. He can play everywhere. That's the type of player he is. That is the type of player he is. Really hard to get a good gauge on some of these clips because of how he's marked off on them. But still, good feet, tremendous speed, good balance, good hands, good quickness, good reaction on everything. A very smart, sound football player is what you're looking at when you're looking at Kam Mikell. That is what you're looking at. You're looking at a player here that's got that speed that can take over games too. He's a home run threat. Like, I can't see not wanting him on the offense due to that speed, or at least on special teams. But I can also see wanting to fill that void real quick. And some of you Colorado fans, you're no more than me. I'm more of a macro view person. I'm more of a guy that looks at the recruiting classes and be like, hey, that's a good player. This guy can excel this way, that way. You may not want to put him here. You may want to put him there type of dude. And then I keep tabs to remind you how good players are. Kam Mikell's got a lot of upside. He's got a lot of upside. We're going to see a lot of fluidity in this offense, in this team, throughout the coming days. Here we go. There we go. Damn good player. Damn good player. Dude's got speed to burn. Dude's got too much speed. It's not possible, but he's got speed to burn. He's so electric. You could put him anywhere. He's just that type of player. Every now and again, you'll see a player in the rankings as I go over them. We cover them, and we're like, that guy can go anywhere. That guy can play both sides of the ball. He can play multiple positions on both sides of the ball. Solid prospect. Solid prospect. This play's taking a while to wrap up. This one, I kind of want to fast forward. Where are we at here? Is that it? Is that it on that? There we go. We'll fast forward through that one. There we go. Next one. Boom. Gets the ball in his hands. Watch the balance. He's got good balance on the feet. They eventually had to corral him up. But that's it. That's it. Kam Mikell. One thing you can definitely see, he's really fast. A lot of speed there. Very explosive. He's quick twitched. He's also got extra burst on the top end, if you notice that. Once he's like 60, 70 yards downfield, I know it's a long run, but you see him have an extra kick there. That's big time too, because you know if he sees daylight and he pulls away a little bit, he's gone. It's wrapped. That's a touchdown. That makes big playability even more capable with this guy. You put him everywhere. You put him everywhere. You got a player here that's going to do something, because wherever you got that hole, you can slide him there. Honestly, you got a player here with a lot of upside. And watch this team. Watch the Buffalo. Watch what they're doing. If anything else, they're very fun to watch. They're very fun in the news cycle. Watch Kam Mikell. He's a very fun player to watch. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Make sure to hit that subscribe button on the way out. I want to thank you for watching. Catch you on the next video.